It's long story short. In my life, after being a Jehovah's Witness, I've studied and learned and talked to many different religions. And I'm not going to be a person that says that I believe that those differences doesn't matter. But ultimately, everybody got the same goal, to live the best life you can.
For sure.
And that's why I respect anybody's beliefs. And then I'm not going to try to push my beliefs on you. Is this as long as something that you believe gets you closer to God and being a good person to people, I support that.
Yeah.
So you come from a religious background and you was raised to believe this thing. You still believe it, but then when you left that belief of, basically believing in heaven and hell and all of this stuff, and the word and the things of the Bible, now that you're no longer a part of the church, which allows for you to basically do whatever it is that you want, you still respect everybody's belief. You still believe in it, but not as it pertains to you, because then it would kind of mess up what it is, I guess, that your brand is. I don't know. It's mixed messages. It's very confusing. I don't know what that really means, but let's continue.
So where did the relationship advice kind of come into?
Good
Because
question, Cam.
somebody who was it? What's her name? Like what?
Atonement, man. Like let me tell you this, bruh. Like my tagline forever has been former bad guy turned good.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's called pandering and money. For those of you that may not be familiar, it's called pandering and money. Because it's successful, it's profitable, it's a great business. Why not just come out and say it? Look, bro, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, I'm a former bad guy turned good. I done messed over so many women, and now that I see the error of my ways and a dude that I used to be, now I'm a different person, and I just really want to give women advice on how they need to move differently around guys that I used to be like, and the advice that I give is based off of the life that I used to live, and now I want to hold guys accountable so that women understand the nature of men. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm so tired of these guys pandering and lying. Just be who you are. You're going to have an audience no matter what. If you put out a great product, you're going to have an audience. You don't have to pander. These guys pander so hard, bro.
Like when it comes to not being what I needed to be in my previous relationships in my early 20s. Right now, I can like chalk it up to being young as fuck.
Yeah.
But at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like the way I was behaving, the way I was moving with women, it's something that I became increasingly unproud of.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I first started doing these videos, it was me talking to myself in the phone. Like if I put my phone up right now, when I'm recording a video, I see myself.
Yeah.
And so it was me giving advice to myself to where hopefully I can live up to that projection that I wanted, right?
Yeah.
And
So when you dropping all these videos, it's basically saying, girl, don't do this. Don't accept this guy or whatever, so on and so forth. You wasn't doing it for clout. You wasn't doing it for visibility. You wasn't doing it for followers. You wasn't doing it to build an audience. You wasn't doing it for money. You wasn't doing it to be accepted. You wasn't doing it for the dopamine. It's none of that. You was doing it because you was preaching to yourself about the man that you wanted to be in front of the whole world to be able to accept you. When the accusations came out about this guy, as far as Keita Rose and all of them, right? I am always going to stand on the side of innocent until proven guilty, especially when it comes to a lot of women making claims all of a sudden after they benefited right along with you with building an audience, getting money, running up a bag, doing the shows and all of this stuff. And I still believe that. I still believe in innocent until proven guilty, and that people shouldn't go after people just because they disgruntled with them after they benefited with them for such a long time. It's hypocrisy at its finest. But it's hard to listen to these niggas like this pander and not think that it might be a little bit of truth in there, because what the fuck is he talking about, fam? So you recording videos to speak to your future self.
so that's where it comes from, man. It's not that I've been necessarily, I was hurt a couple times, but it doesn't come from a place of someone did me wrong.
Yeah.
It comes from a place of I used to do wrong, and I don't want to do wrong no more. These are the lessons I'm learning in order to not be wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you poly?
No. Well, I'm not poly in the sense that I want 2 active, full-ass relationships.
What do you mean?
I don't want multiple girlfriends.
What do you want?
I want one girlfriend, one wife, with whom we can explore sexual relationships with other people.
And
So why are you trying to get married? Why would you want a committed relationship, or why would you want a marriage if you want to explore it with other chicks? Like, okay, I can understand if somebody said it for the financial benefit. Like, sell me on something. Financial benefits, or I got caught up with another chick while I was married with her, because he's not even married. Like, I don't even how is this nigga giving relationship advice, but he can't even answer a straight question with Cam Newton on an interview?
I can hear the comments now. Can she explore other relationships with other men?
Other men,
Yeah.
I ain't got that far yet.
So
But the older I get, the less opposed to it I am. It depends.
on.
The arrangement.
So you're dating this girl, and she says, "Hey, I want to venture off. I seen a dude that, you know, I gave him. I'm being full transparent. I gave him my number. I know what his."
In my mind, let's back it up. In my mind, I'm thinking about a sex party. I'm not thinking about that deep. Like now I'm thinking about in terms of being in a relationship where you comfortable, you got trust or whatever.
Yeah.
We go to a sex party, you go your way, I go my way. Then
What?
I'm not tripping, but I don't know if I'm getting to that point.
But you're
where-
good, where you could go to a sex party and you go one way.
See, I be too worried about who I'm fucking to worry about who she fucking.
Yo, this dude is wild. This guy is absolutely wild. I'm so glad that there are other parts that you guys told me that I need to look at in this interview so that I can review a video. Because I thought it was only about that one video that I did a clip on. And shout out to Cam Newton. I always like to link back to the platform. This guy is wild. This guy is wild. Sex parties? A sex party with random people there, or people that your chick can get bust, and you cool with your girl going a separate way to go and get bust down by another dude. Didn't we start off with the whole I believe in Jesus conversation, and then
That don't make sense to
No,
me.
yes, it do make sense.
Make it make sense.
I'm over here fucking. I want to enjoy my fuckitude.
fuckitude? Man, who the
So I'm more worried about that than I am about what you're doing over there, if that was part of our agreement.
You know, you spoke about it before, and the thing about most men, and I'm speaking to me.
no other men. I don't know what y'all done seen, how many different parties y'all done been to, getting caught up in the industry where y'all live at. I don't know if y'all from Atlanta, Houston or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I'm never, ever, under any circumstances, and I put this on everything, I'm never, ever, ever giving authorization to my girl, my wife, whatever it is that you want to call her, whoever it is that's around me, I'm never giving her permission to go and be with another dude, ever. No, that is some white man shit. I'm never going to be a cuck. I'm never going to be a cuck. These are the type of dudes that y'all following online. That's all I'm going to say.
At one point in my life, it wasn't that I cared what another woman did, but if I'm giving you a version of me that a lot of people aren't getting, women, I don't want another man to have what I want.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a control that
Yep.
you feel like you're mine,
Yep.
mine.
Yep.
And that's not fair.
Okay, well, this is the honest part. I've never experienced a threesome or a open side where there was another man involved with any woman I was talking to. Okay. I've never knowingly experienced that.
Okay.
But I will say I've gotten to a point in my previous relationship where I felt like we were so comfortable and locked in that the sexual aspect was important to us, but it wasn't the most important thing.
All right, I'm done. Listen, y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. I can't take no more, bro. I'm done. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life.